Welcome back, and here's the final part of A Road to Recovery.
Hi, my name is Rose Bussey. I'm a graduate assistant athletic trainer for women's and men's track and field. Patellar tendinitis is the inflammation or irritation of the patellar tendon, which is the tendon that connects your kneecap to your lower leg. So exercises that typically go with patellar tendinitis are just ones that strengthen the quad, pretty much any muscle in the lower leg. So we are trying to alleviate the pain or the tension that is being put onto the actual tendon. So strengthening the quadriceps or the adductors or the abductors and things like that will help alleviate that pain that any athlete would have. Every recovery process for this injury will vary depending on how severe the actual injury is, because that tendinitis could lead to any type of stress reaction. So if an athlete does not take care of their injuries, then it could lead to more serious ones. If they are taking care of it, I mean, we can help treat the symptoms and deal with the pain and the inflammation, and depending on how severe, it just will vary on how long it will last. Massage, which is just like a therapeutic massage to help alleviate that tension in there. We could do some ice after practice. Some other modalities could be used to help heat up the tendon, and then we could stretch it out. Also with rolling out or stretching, strengthening, things like that. Every athlete will respond differently to any type of injury. So some are more optimistic than others or better spirits than others. But a lot of the times they're very willing to work with you because obviously they don't want to continue to go through this pain. So they have their fluctuations of their good days, their bad days. And it's our job just to work with them and try to keep them in high spirits, making sure that they understand that this is going to be a process.
Hi, my name is Gary Aycock. I'm the head men's and women's track and field and cross country coach at UNCP Pembroke. Been employed here for, I think this is my upcoming 6th season. Johnny has been one that her role is going to be one of expectations of to do well throughout the course of the season, in the track and field season, and to do well at the conference meet. She came in last year, was injured in an initial indoor meet, was able to run to her potential last year as a freshman. But she definitely works hard in practice every day. I think she's huge for our team chemistry with the women's program. She actually has had some ideas for some team building that we've implemented within the track and field program. And again, that's a huge asset, despite, not even, regardless of whether she's running on the track or she's not just a team player that she's become. I expect Johnny to really burn up the track this year. I know that the approach to our non-championship segment this fall has been a little bit different than last fall. Again, working on conditioning and some technical work with the sprint events. I expect her to really come into the spring season strong with the foundation that she's laid throughout the fall semester. It's really going to benefit her in running fast. Definitely we're getting her to target her to run fast towards the end of the season and potentially provisionally qualifying for the national championships. You know, having only seen Johnny as far as her training goes from an outside perspective, watching her train with her event coach, definitely she's one that works hard every day in practice. She puts 100% into what she's doing on the track, and again, that's going to lend into having her run fast times this season. The women's team this year is quite a bit different from last year. We have a lot of new faces. We won't be struggling with women's numbers in minimum events this year. We're covering the majority of the event areas. I expect the women's team to really see a jump within the Peach Belt Conference as well as the Southeast region, and hopefully we'll have some provisional or automatic qualifiers for the national championships. You know, right now, as far as the coaching staff, we're really evaluating everyone on the team, but when we evaluate Johnny, we see that she has some top end speed as well as some extended speed endurance that's going to help her be successful in a variety of events. And as we move to the conference championships late in the spring semester, you know, she may be one that we look to compete in several events, and no doubt will score well in those events and helping the women's team at the championships.
Thank you for watching this week's edition of the Black and Gold Report. Until next week, go Braves.